When I was 13 years old, I was arrested and charged for first-degree murder. Had you asked me years ago if I would be doing this work someday, I would have definitely said no. There are many people who were just like me who had that experience, but even far worse, of what we now term as a death in prison sentence.
When I was hired in 2009, the people who were most actively engaged at that time were the families. The moms, the dads, the sisters, the brothers who said, my child, my loved one will not be left to die in prison. With time, we were able to recruit people like Xavier, who were given extreme sentences as children. And from them, I saw incredible wisdom, brilliance, and capacity to lead.
I think about these last 15, 20 years with a lot of pride, but with also a lot of gratitude for some key players, and no one was more key than Jody. She was strategic and tactical, and when she came on, I just began to feel like we can do this. Thank you for personifying what it means to say keep on keeping on.
These are the folks who have the answers, and we need to recognize that, and we need to follow their lead. Truly the honor of my life to have been able to do this work and to do it alongside you all. Xavier, you deserve this.
When I joined the campaign in 2014, I had never stepped foot into a state capitol. I had never spoken to prosecutors, judges, and others. But slowly and over time, as being part of the campaign, I found that my story made an impact. I found that our leadership in this space has been able to create success in terms of advancing legislative reforms, but helping to shape the needed rethinking about kids who've committed serious mistakes, much like I did.
It is because of their leadership, because of their willingness to be on the front lines and demonstrate that no child should be condemned to die in prison.
We have consistently shown and proved that we do have the ability to make change. We're not the exceptions to the rule. There are many people who have the ability to do the same if given a chance and opportunity to grow in this work. Many of these individuals are on our executive leadership team. Many of these individuals are working to help lead our departments and programs, are advancing every single prong of this work in ways that many of us never imagined.
These people are the reason that we've had the success we've had, the rapid rate of change in state legislatures across the country, from 5 states in 2012 banning life without parole for children to 28 states today and Washington, D.C.
We've reclaimed our narrative and helped people understand that the extreme sentencing of youth, which mostly targets Black children, is one of the most egregious children's rights atrocities in recent American history.
Many of us grew up in the system feeling unworthy of being seen as incapable as leaders. Many of us come from backgrounds that really are indicative of all that is horribly wrong with our system.
Recognizing that they had been held furthest from positions of power, access to resources. This milestone for the CFSY is a significant one in our equity journey. It's something that has required a culture shift within the organization. Everybody who shows up to work is willing to do the really challenging unlearning required.
We don't hesitate to return to the drawing board. We don't hesitate to say, okay, how can we do things better? Despite our experiences growing up in the system, despite all that happened to us, not only are we worthy of these opportunities, but we're also capable of creating them for others and for each other. So that's what this next chapter is going to be about.